Okay, so the episode picks up where it left off, and that's where, when Carly punk ass threw that weak ass drink up in Kadia's face. And my thing is, I feel like Kadia is about that life, and I feel like she's a real bitch. And it's just something about her, like, just not thinking about her saggy ass titties and her bad built ass shape. I do like Kadia. As stupid as she is, and as country as she is, and as slow as she talks, I don't think that she's that bad of a person. Yeah, she was in a fucked up ass position, and yeah, she did some gutable ass bullshit. But at the end of the day, that's who the fuck Kurt wants to be with. Not Kurt. That's who the fuck Jock want to be with. So at the end of the day, bitches like Cena just got to realize that they ain't the bitch that got chosen. You's just the baby mama that was getting your ass knocked off in between the time he was going back and forth between you, Kadia, and Carly. You got to understand your motherfucking place. You was just the knockoff bitch. That's what you was. You wasn't the whole bitch. You was the knockoff bitch, and that's where you gonna remain. And you got to sustain your motherfucking position. You're not really that ugly. You're not even ugly at all. Like, I'm pretty sure you can find you another man. You just getting your ass up on TV, making yourself look like a damn fool, and you look stupid. You look even dumber than Kadia do. And then on top of that, you and Carly teaming up with each other because y'all got a bitch that y'all don't like in common. I just feel like that is some hateration ass bullshit. Both of y'all are pathetic and disgusting to even come together. Y'all don't even know each other. But because y'all got a bitch that y'all both can't stand, y'all clicking up and teaming up because y'all think that shit cute. Especially Carter, because bitch, you old. Then you doing this at a motherfucking event dealing with your motherfucking record label that you claim that you got. I don't see no artist being signed to it but your own damn self. Then you with Life Jennings, a man that has a career that's still going, has songs on the radio. You got a man and you embarrassing him. So at the end of it all, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's some rat-a-tat-tat bullshit for you to even be doing that shit. You and Cena are pathetic. Y'all are just whack to even do that girl like that. And that girl wasn't even, especially you, Carly. You ain't even filmed with Kadia the whole damn season. The girl ain't been thinking about your ass, and you sitting up here focusing on her because she came between you and Jock. Girl, bye. So then, Kadia comes to the studio while Jock is up in there, and she pretty much confronts him about the situation. Now, real talk, I like Jock, but I felt like he handled that situation all wrong because of the simple fact this girl keeps finding herself in fucked up ass situations, all in the name of loving your motherfucking ass. So you want to sit up here and call her dumb and say that she put herself in a situation to get water thrown on her face is bullshit, because at the end of it all, she didn't even know what she was walking into. You can't blame her for that shit. You saying, oh, when you got drinks thrown up in your dumb ass face. She wasn't being dumb. She thought that this was an event to network, only for her to get ambushed by Carly and Cena over your motherfucking ass. And you got the nerve to sit up here and try to go in on her because she feels some type of way about the situation. She should feel some type of way about the situation because you keep putting her in situations like that. You was fucking around with Cena, still doing that, embarrassing the motherfucking girl. But then again, at the end of the day, Kadig knew what the fuck you was getting yourself into, because you walking around here driving him around God knows where with his bitch who was Carly at the time, fucking him every motherfucking night, knowing that he was with somebody else, and now here you go dealing with the same old bullshit. Even though you did your fucked up shit, it's not right for Jock to just go in on you because you found yourself in a trick bag. It ain't your motherfucking fault. So I don't get why he went in on her. I just feel like that was stupid, and Khadija just need to move on with her life because apparently she has a career, she got a good paying job, she's independent, she can do her. Jock the one who's sitting around here sleeping on motherfuckers' couches and shit. So at the end of the day, move on with your life, Khadija. So Jock goes to meet up with Carly at her store to talk to her about the shit that went on with Cena. And Carly really thinks that she's gonna do Jock a favor, talking about, I actually like her. I want to get y'all two back together. Bitch, it's not really necessary, bitch. You messy as hell, and that's the only reason why you like Cena. Like, have a motherfucking seat, bitch. You really got your motherfucking nerve to even be sitting up here thinking that you can get somebody back together. Hold by. So Stevie J finally meets back up with Tiffany Fox. She still wants to work with him even after the fiasco that happened at a showcase. And Stevie just want to get MF management off the ground. So despite the fact that Joseline don't want him working with another bitch, he still gonna do it anyway, which I don't blame him. I mean, money is money, and Joseline ain't making nobody no motherfucking money. What the fuck she doing? So at the end of the day, he got to get his bread. I mean, if he trying to get back in with the hitman being bad boy again and shit, he gonna work with other bitches. So Jocelyn just gonna have to understand that if y'all really married like you say you do, you should want him working with other bitches. Let him get their bread up. So at the end of the day, the track that Stevie did play for Tiffany Fox, I like the beat and I want to hear her voice over it. So let's just see what happens with that. Um, let's see. So back to Stevie J again. You know what I'm saying? Margot meets up with Jocelyn about the magazine thing, and she talking about, well, with all of this that's going on with Stevie and everything like that, the one person that I thought I could trust, bitch, you and Jocelyn ain't even been that cool for you to be saying that you could trust her. That's your dumb ass, number one. Number two, really? You really thought that you could trust Jocelyn? Jocelyn is all about Jocelyn. She ain't about you. She all about her and Steven Jordan, about how she gonna get the motherfucking checks. That's what the fuck she about. And if you seriously thought that she was your motherfucking friend, you bullshit and you stupid as a motherfucker to think that shit. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying? Jocelyn cusses you the fuck out, reads your motherfucking ass for filth, and you can't take it. So you walk the fuck off. Y'all weren't friends, bitch. You only thought that was your friend because of the simple fact that she was your motherfucking ally to go in on Mimi. That's the only reason why you even thought that y'all were friends. So just have a motherfucking seat, Marlo. You a try hard ass bitch that didn't get no spot on the show, and now you thinking that you thought that you was finna do something because you got with Jocelyn. Jocelyn ain't fucking with you, bitch, and neither are the rest of us. Have a seat. So then you want to meet up with Stevie J talking about you want to get paid $10,000 just for being on the motherfucking cover of the magazine. Bitch, you ain't worth 10 grand. Don't nobody know your motherfucking ass. So what the fuck make you think that Stevie gonna give you 10 grand that he ain't fucking got? Have a motherfucking seat, bitch. Cause you in the motherfucking childish ass cheekbones is really getting on my nerves. You talk like you got a bunch of snot in your damn nose. I'm sick of you. You know what I'm saying? You really thought that you was finna get somewhere all because you got clicked up with Jocelyn because y'all got a common enemy. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. The same shit with Carly and motherfucking Cena. It's the same shit you tried to pull with Jocelyn and yourself. Because y'all got a motherfucking enemy in common. Y'all think that y'all gonna be the best of friends and you gonna eat up off of her motherfucking ass. Bitch, have a seat. Stick with Frico or take your ass back to New York. I prefer you take your ass back to New York and take Frico with you because I don't like neither one of y'all motherfuckers. Goodbye. So then, let's just talk about Scrappy and Bambi. Let's talk about that. So, you know, Bambi hasn't been feeling Scrappy, and she hasn't felt like he has been doing anything to help her out career wise. But I don't know why she thought that he could do anything for her career wise when he can't even do anything for himself right now. So I don't know what the fuck she was expecting. But okay. So there was a video release party that she invited Tammy to. And Tammy, little messy ass, decided that she wanted to invite Rashida messy ass too. So, bam. They come together, and you know what I'm saying? Rashida comes telling Tammy about the situation that happened between her and Kalina and how she felt like Kalina was really her friend when she really a fake ass bitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Tammy really, why the fuck is she here for a third episode? I remember my girl Ashley Miller saying that the bitch here for a third motherfucking episode. Why the fuck is she here? I don't understand why the fuck is this bitch even here for a third episode. Bitch, we threw you away when Jocelyn pulled your ponytail out. We didn't want you back then, and we damn sure don't want your ass now. Then you all in the confessional. Go somewhere and sit down. You trying too hard to be relevant. And the fact of the matter is, if Rashida was really the friend you say she is, and if Kalina was the fake bitch you say she is, why was you even letting her sit on the phone with you and talk about Rashida like that anyway? And you waited for a good moment to expose that shit. That's some fake shit. You ain't keeping it real by doing it. You fake as a motherfucker for doing it. So have a motherfucking seat, bitch. I don't like you. Have a motherfucking seat, hoe. I ain't for that shit. So then the video started playing. It's like a little steamy scene between Bambi and the dude that she was in the video with or whatnot. So then Rashida starts looking at it, throwing all this type of shade, saying that she's in too close with Scrappy and yada yada yada. So then, Scrappy in the studio working on his music, and he invites Kirk and Rashida to come by to listen to the music, and he also has Bambi come through later on. So Kirk and Rashida come in. I guess Rashida relayed the information to Scrappy that she seen the video with Bambi and it didn't look good. My thing about it is, bitch, you call yourself an artist. Don't you know that motherfuckers be acting in videos? So what the fuck you talking about? But at the end of it all, I do think that Bambi should have told Scrappy that she was going to do, a job like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck everybody else know that you got a video release party, but I don't know shit. I'm supposed to be your motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel Scrappy on that. But my thing about it is, Rashida's so motherfucking messy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Kurt, they don't know how to stay out of other folks' motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Rashida's so loyal to his motherfucking ass and all of that shit because that's her friend from back in the day. But my thing about it is, I just don't know. Like, I think she took this shit and ran with it. Rashida has really gotten beside herself, but she really ain't got beside herself because I've been saying this shit about that bitch. But I'm gonna get into that in just a second. So then, Bambi walked through the door while they talking about the shit. Rashida can't even look Bambi in her motherfucking eye. So then, you know what I'm saying, when Scrappy relates the information that Auntie Rashida then gave him, Bambi goes to fuck in. She feel like she been dealing with Mama D. She been dealing with Erica and her shit and all the baby mama drama and feeling like she been left out. And she feel like ain't nobody been fighting for her. And I do understand that sometimes when you with somebody like, if you with somebody like Scrappy, you gonna feel like ain't nobody fighting for your ass. You gotta deal with Eric, you gotta deal with Mama D, you gotta deal with a whole bunch of shit. A lot of baggage comes with Scrappy, but you already knew that too, Bambi, when you got with him, so you can't really get mad. But he doesn't get his shit together before he decides that he wants you to move in with him. So bam, Tony and Kurt come up with this wonderful idea to put Rashida and Kalina in the same room so they can talk about it. Auntie Rashida out on a date with Kirk thinking that she could have some romantic date or something a long time with her man, and all of a sudden Tony comes in with Kalina. So you know what I'm saying? I just don't like the way Rashida is handling the situation at all. My thing about it is, bitch, you want to get mad with Rashida, with Kalina for saying something about you and pulling CDs and shit. Bitch, you said something about her finances. So what the fuck you talking about? How the fuck y'all both said shit? But the difference between you and Kalina is the fact that Kalina owned up to what the fuck she said. You ain't owned up to shit. You playing a victim because you so quick to throw a bitch away that you call a motherfucking friend or even a motherfucking acquaintance. You so quick to throw their ass away for what another bitch said. And that's why I don't like Rashida, because she's a fake ass bitch. Then Tony was wrong for bringing up Kalina's personal business in front of Rashida, someone she's beefing with at the moment. But I guess he thought that because they have been friends for years that Rashida would be sympathetic to the bullshit. But she wasn't sympathetic. She laughed. She don't give a fuck about Kalina and what the fuck she got going on. So, and apparently she ain't never gave a fuck about Kalina, because no matter what, if I'm beefing with my friend and something like that comes up, postpartum depression is serious. And so for her to even laugh at that shit and be real insensitive and shady like that, it's some bullshit to me. That's why I don't like Auntie Rashida. She worried about everything else but her life insurance. That's the only thing she's worried about, everything else but her life insurance. She don't know how to be a friend to nobody. And my thing about it is, I told y'all about that bitch. She ain't been shit since she turned around and was playing patty cake with K Michelle in every other scene. But then she turned around and said, maybe he's not doing that because that's not something that he did to you. You played friends with this bitch the whole season, only for you to turn your back and say, I don't believe you. We're friends. Those are my real friends. Like, bitch, really? Then, on top of that, you friends with Carly, but yeah, you mad with Carly because of Erica. What the fuck you mad? Really? You ain't even got no reason to even be mad with Carly. Carly didn't do nothing to you. That situation was between Carly Red and Erica. Carly Red did some fucked up shit to Erica, not you, but you was so quick to turn up and turn your back on Carly. The same bitch you called to find out some shit about your man, the same bitch who was there for you when you was going through shit with your man, took you to New Orleans and all types of shit. So was Kalina. And when you was going through your problems with Kirk, Kalina was sitting there crying with you, comforting you, holding your hand. But you see that she going through shit, you don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, I'm just not here for the bitch. I just don't like Rashida. I feel like that bitch is a two-time and phony ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? She really sitting up here telling Kalina that ain't nobody buying her music. Bitch, apparently somebody did buy Kalina music. She was a part of the dirty money. When the fuck have you ever seen a motherfucking certification? You ain't never seen a wood certification, bitch. When have you ever seen anything? All your albums have been certified shampoo. So what the fuck you talking about, bitch? You ain't seen no motherfucking success. Like, I wish that Rashida would get it through her head that ain't nobody putting it on to make her want to marry her. Don't nobody want her legs to the moon, and ain't nobody chewing on her bubble gum, and never have. We ain't never liked the Rashida flavor bubble gum. We prefer Trina. We don't want you, bitch. So have a motherfucking seat. You really think you more than what you are? Ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. Then you talking about you doing a retirement album that nobody's gonna buy like the rest of them nobody bought. So have a seat. You really think you can cut for Colleen and her motherfucking credentials? She's had way more success than you, bitch. You ain't got shit. So how dare you come for somebody and tell them ain't nobody buying their records? Bitch, ain't nobody buying shit from you. Really? And then Kalina threw that drink in her ass. I wish she would have came across that table and punched the shit out of her. Because Rashida needs somebody to punch the shit out of her ass. But I tried to tell y'all that bitch was fake, but y'all ain't want to listen. Try to tell y'all the prone was fake. The prone is fake. I tried to tell y'all that. That bitch ain't shit. And that's my review on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I got to do my basketball Wise LA review. I'm going to do that tomorrow and my Married to Medicine tomorrow. So y'all probably going to get 2 videos tomorrow. But I got to do both of them tomorrow. Because it was a lot going on yesterday, so I couldn't do it. But I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.